everybody, it's Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. Uh, just had night out with BFF. Just came back from watching a movie called Dune. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, it's based on a book, the same name that came out in 1965, sci fi novel. I think there was a movie in the 70s, I think, made about it, or late 60s. Then there was one in no, I think it was the 80s. Then another one that came out in like the late 90s on sci fi. It was a mini series. I do remember watching the mini series. And then my friend was like, I want to go see Dune. And then some teacher friend said that they saw it too. So that it was really good. So we saw it. I just saw it at IMAX. And I have to say, for all the visuals, it was great to see it on IMAX. It's also available on HBO Max. So if you got HBO Max, definitely check it out. Um, I will say, as far as the visuals and everything, I liked it. I like the ensemble cast. I do like the fact that there was diversity in the cast, but I also had some issues with the whole white messiah savior trope being used again. But then again, I said, well, maybe I need to go back and look at the novel and maybe even read the novel, because it came out in 1965. And I was like, okay, that was during the civil rights movement, during the Cold War. You have mostly white domestic, Western countries that are um, taking the resources, exploiting the resources of darker skinned countries like in Latin America, the Caribbean, and Africa, and some parts of Southeast Asia. So maybe this was like a commentary about what's going on at the time. Maybe it was a commentary on like different races or lower class, darker skinned people having to serve, whiter skinned people. I don't know. I guess the history teacher in me wants to say, hey, maybe there's something to what they are doing. So maybe I don't know. I got to do a little bit more research. But if you have HBO Max and you don't want to go to the theater because of pandemic or coronavirus, definitely understand that. So definitely watch it on HBO Max. But if you want the full theater experience, especially all the visuals, I really liked it. I really liked that. Because I was like, I got to see it on the screen. And then my friend was like, she wanted to go see it in IMAX. So it was even better that way. So I really loved it. Just letting you know, the movie's 2.5 hours. This is like going to see a Marvel movie, Infinity War. We're gonna be there a while. This is gonna be like, like you're gonna be there a while. It's gonna be like the last Harry Potter movie. You're gonna be there a while. So go take your pee break. Luckily, I went to the restroom before I went, so it was good. But what really saved me, because I was running late. The previews were like almost 30 minutes. And I literally got in my seat and the movie started. I was like, oh, okay, I got here in time. So that was great. So I'm just talking right now. I'm in the parking lot and everything. So just wanted to let y'all know about this movie in case you are. I'm just letting you know also. I did like, to see Zendaya's in here. Timothy, what's his name? Timothy Chalamet is in here. The guy that was in, I can't think of his name. He's in one of the Star Wars movie. When you watch the movie, you'll see a lot of people like you're familiar with, that you'll see it. And so basically, let me give you the spiel of what's going on. Okay, so these two different houses, I could say, there's an empire. Okay, in the empire, there's an emperor, and then there are like different houses, like dukes, princess, and all that kind of stuff. So on one of the, hey Gloria Murray, on one of the houses, I guess their duke died. And so no heirs or whatever, at least from what I can gather. So they made a agreement with the house that the main character is a part of in the movie. And they were going to go to this world that they were in charge of in the empire. It's like where they get all their spices. Remember, like from U.S. history, world history, is where they get all their spices, and it's worth like so much money. So the old house who lost their leader, they don't have, they can't run it anymore. So they make a deal with the new house, this other house, and say, hey, y'all go take it over and run it for us. Okay, so they go run it for them, and then so they go to the new planet to harvest the spice. His dad is the Duke who's taking over. And Incognito. This was actually a very good movie. A lot of people have said that this one was better than the one in the 2000s, the 1990. Hello, you said the first Dune. This one is a disappointment. Okay, I am Incognito. All right, so that's great. Don't do no spoilers in here because I don't do spoilers. I would delete you, so be careful. I'm just giving people a summary of like just the main plot. So the title character, his father says, "Okay, we're gonna go." I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names with this. Like I said, my aunt took not my aunt, my friend took me to see this movie she told. Okay, Gloria and Mary. Basically, okay, let me go back up. This movie is a remake. The book that it's based on came out in 1965. There was a movie that based on the book came out in the 80s. There was another one that came out in the 90s, but it was a mini series on the Sci-Fi Network. So this is like the third adaptation of this novel. That's what I'm trying to do, not to reveal too much. I'm just trying to give you the whole plot line. Okay? Hey, Cece Orleans. Okay, so this one house, there's different houses in this empire. This one house, their leader like died or no longer is able to take care of this planet that has all the spices. Okay, so they make an agreement with this other house. Okay, y'all gonna go over there and y'all gonna take care of it for us because we don't have the capability. So the new house, I think it's called Terius. They go to the planet and they basically make an assessment of the area, like all the equipment, all the areas, try to learn the new people who live there called the Furmen, and they are like the desert people. This is their land. So, and while they are there, they kind of like want to rule the place and be respectful to the Furmen. Like, hey, we know this is your native land. We just come here to get some spice because it's worth a lot of money and then leave. But they started finding that there is like other houses are not happy that they kind of like got the permission to go to this place to harvest the spice. So there is a lot of I guess you could say political willing and dealing behind the scenes that they are trying to undermine this new house who has taken over this area. So there's a lot of political, and I think also the author may have been trying to also talk about racial politics too. The only thing I said I didn't really like was the fact that the so-called, the Furman was like they're waiting on a savior who's going to come save them. And then some people believe that it's the son of the Duke, who, by the way, his mother is kind of like part of this religious cult that are people, if you kind of like are psychic. So some believe he's the Mahdi, and if you look at Islamic society, I think it's the Shiite believe that the Mahdi or kind of like the Messiah will return one day. And just like also in Christianity and also Judaism, we're waiting on Christians are waiting on the return of the Messiah. Jews are waiting on the Messiah to come for the first time. So, but I'm just noticing the film like, oh, the Messiah is the white boy. Oh, where have I seen this before? It's like, come on, I really. Um, and but it's like I said, it's a lot of political willing and dealing because his house only wanted to come and do their job, and it's like there is people are trying to pull strings behind the scenes on what they do there. And so some of the firemen believe like he is the Messiah, and then some are like, no, he is not. The Anywhere is a classic. If you have Amazon Prime, Anywhere is 99 cents. Okay, Cognito, I think I'm gonna check that out because I was 7 years old in 1984, so that probably wasn't on my radar or my family radar to watch. Now in the 1990s, when I was really into sci-fi, and I'm like 20 some years old, I watched the Dune miniseries. Okay, so, but yeah, I just kind of felt like visually loved it, appealing. I loved the storyline. It also reminded me a little bit of almost like a Shakespearean drama because here you have kind of like Macbeth. They're like all these people are like wanting to. They're very ambitious. It's like they want a certain person to be in power, and they just want to do things their way. But then it also reminded me of like what's that? I think it's either Richard the Third or even like Lion King or even Black Panther. Like, okay, the dad is indisposed, then the son has to go out and search and reclaim his kingdom. But he has to go on a journey first. And I'm just like looking at this like, I think I've seen this before. But the way they did the story, they still engrossed me in the film. Like I said, they had good actors who can act. You'll see. I'm sorry, I can't get what's his name? Gerard Bardot. He's in one of the No Country for Old Men. He was also in one of the older previous Bond movies. Like I said, Zendaya's in it, Timothy Chalamet, and I can't think of that man's name. He's in that movie. Oh, I can't think of it. Oh, one of my favorite people I love, the guy who plays Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's in this movie too, and also Jason Momoa is in this movie too. So I was just like, Jason Momoa. I love Jason Momoa. Sorry, Lisa, I'm questioning your husband a little bit. Yeah. So, like I said, I feel like visually appealing, it was good. The acting was really on point. I just felt like, but then what was distracting me, like I said, was, oh, we got the white savior trope again. And all the ones who are working for the houses, who are these wealthy people, most of the wealthy houses are white, and then the people who work for them are of color. And then the people out who are the firemen, who are like the lower classes, they're the natives, I guess you can say. They're darker skin, or either brown or light brown, or black. And so I'm just like, is this because of the movie? Is this because of the book, of the time period it was written in? Is it a commentary about racial and economic classism in the country or in the world? So that's me, my history, teacher hat is thinking about. So this is part one, because the movie is like 2.5 hours. And I would have to say, for me, I would say about 1 hour and 45 minutes, it had my attention. The last 45 minutes, it was like, okay, all right. And I had to admit, I actually started looking at my phone to see what y'all was doing on the internet. I'm like, what the? Like, who's still on? Who's still alive? You know, and I just like, and I kept looking like, okay, the way it's going, I'm like, is this gonna be a part two? And it was like, oh yeah, so October 2023, there will be a part two. So this movie covers the first, according to the internet, this movie covers the first half of the book, and the next movie is gonna cover the second half of the book. So, but like I said, love the costumes. Um, I love, like I said, there is diversity, but it's kind of like stereotypical diversity. But I think they're trying to make a point about society. Um, Very good acting from real actors. One of the characters was almost unrecognizable because he was in makeup, but he really played his character. And there are people who are going to help the main character. Then there are other people who are going to like undermine the main character because you think that they're friendly, and they're like, oh wait, hold on, you know. So just go with it. Just go with it. Let me see what else I could say about the movie. Like I said, it would be good if you can afford IMAX. IMAX is more expensive. Definitely see it in IMAX. If not, definitely see it in the theaters. If you're like, no, the runners out there, because where I was, if people wore masks, I had my mask too. You know, so I say a lot, but it was also good to get out and do something else besides just be on the internet. You know, I did a video earlier with Boy. I did get a notice on my phone that his medicine was delivered while I was at the movie, so that was great. And so I just thought, you know, like why I'm here before I start driving, because I know some of y'all don't like me driving and talking. So I just thought I'd give a little movie review, you know. So also, you know, hey, self-care. Maybe you're interested in watching it. Okay, Glorion, they're only gonna do. Okay, Glorion, just hold on. They're only gonna do two, as far as I know. This movie was the first half of the book, so the next half of the book is not coming on until 2 years from now. So yeah, if you got HBO Max, you can watch it on HBO Max. Hey Vesper. It's only gonna be two, Gloria. It's okay. It's okay. The movie just came out. This version just came out last week on my birthday. Hey, I am Canito, CC Orleans, Vesper Martini. How y'all doing? I'm just giving a little summary of the movie I just saw with my friends. They got me at the house today. Self care. And like I said, it was it's based on a book called Dune. Came out in 1965. This is the third adaptation of the book. The first one's in the 80s, and one was in the late 90s, and this one's in the 2021. The movie covers the first half of the book, and I read online they're gonna come out with the second half of the book movie based on the book in 2023. So like literally 2 years from this month. But if you don't want to watch it in the theaters, you can watch it on HBO Max. Thank you so much. I had been doing red for a while. I decided to do purple. You know. So, but I just wanted to come on here to let y'all know I'm about to put my seatbelt on and drive to my house. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I saw any known actors, Zendaya, Gerard. Is it Gerard Butler or Gerard Bordeaux? I think it's Gerard Bardem. I guess gets his name wrong. Jason Momoa, The guy Drax who plays in Guardians of the Galaxy, and then the guy that is in he was in Star Wars, the recent Star Wars series. Is it Gerard Butler? I think Butler is I Am Sparta. No, this is I think this is Gerard Bardem. He's Hispanic. He's Mexican. I think he's Mexican American. I'm not on the road yet, Gloria. I'm in the parking lot. I'm good, but I'm glad you're checking on me. I appreciate that. So, but yeah, I was just like, um, I'll put, you know what I do? I'll put the link, the IMDb link in the chat, in the comments when I get home. But if you got HBO Max and you don't, it's like, oh, I ain't for the do with the Rona, going to the theater. Because the workers do have masks on. I go to one, we had our mask on, I had my mask, and, you know. But I just say for like the effects and the visual appealing of it, looks really good on the screen. Actually, I think I might actually watch it again when I get home. Because I have HBO Max. So, no, that's 2.5 hours. That's what I'm saying, 2.5 hours. So, and I think Incognito just said on Amazon Prime, the 1984 version is 99 cents. So, okay. Oh, thank you, Vesper. Javier Borden. I'm starting on why I keep saying Penelope Cruz' husband. Javier Borden, Jason Momoa, Zendaya, Timothy Chalamet. I'm trying to think of some other people. He played. Thank you, Vesper. He played the bad guy in 007 Spectre. That's it. So, sure did. All right, y'all. I'm looking at the cast. Very good. I know, right, Vesper? Very good. Like, those people know how to act, though. They spent on that. I mean, obviously they spent money on visual effects, but they got some good actors for this one. You know. Mm-hmm. So, okay, y'all. I'm about to drive home. I will talk to y'all later. I'll probably catch up. I think Max was on before I left, and Lynn and Anna was on. Did anybody go say? Did anybody see a Ghost on for the sector history? I'm gonna have to find somebody to do a summary. So on Slander, he was on Slander God, I think, tonight. So, but definitely, if you got HBO Max and we got 2.5 hours, it's definitely a must see. You know, it was because like my friend picked it. It was like not my first choice to go see, but I tried to go in there with an open mind, and I was like, I like this movie. I liked it. I was there, but stayed a short time. Where? Thanks, Gloria. You stayed where? Oh, that's for. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to see if someone does a summary. I I listened to him the night before, so that was yeah. That yeah. Not 2 nights in a row. Oh, the same chat as last time. Who came on after they did the history? Did anybody go up? Because you know how Slander lets people come up after they do the sector history. Oh no, only them two. Wow. Probably for the best, because I think other night it started getting into, uh, yeah. So, yeah, I understand. Well, I will talk to y'all later. Please like, share this. Also, remember, I told y'all earlier today that I uploaded a new video for the channel members, and I put it over in my Buy Me a Coffee. Now, I have 30 members, I believe, on this channel. And I said, if you're a member of this channel, I will make you a member of Buy Me a Coffee, because I'm going to be putting stuff over there. So, those individuals who are a member of my Buy Me a Coffee, they got an email today. If you're a member of my channel and you are not one of those ones who got an email today of that video, then you need to email me back ASAP and say, hey, let me see your transcript. I'm a member of your channel. I'm on the list. I need to be added to Buy Me a Coffee. I didn't get the email, because y'all gonna love that video I sent today. So you're not gonna be doing any more live chats for non-members. Oh no, I am. This is a non-chat for non-members. No, I'm just saying that there is certain stuff pertaining to things that I said I'm no longer gonna talk about. I'm putting it in Buy Me a Coffee. Best part, I thought you were. You remember my chat? Remember my channel? I'm still gonna be doing more. I'm always gonna do lives for my channel for anyone who wants to come over here. But I'm saying for like the exclusive stuff, I'm uploading videos and I'm putting in Buy Me a Coffee, because guess what? Nobody can flag me over here. Okay? So that's why I said I have 30 members of my channel, and I said I would make the members of Buy Me a Coffee. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that I'm putting my stuff over in Buy Me a Coffee. So if you're a member of the channel, and I'm going to put it over there, and I'm just, because I can actually add people to Buy Me a Coffee. There are some people who are already members of Buy Me a Coffee. So if you're not a member of either one, then just join the Buy Me a Coffee. Okay? But if you're not a member of Buy Me a Coffee, but you're a member of the channel, email me and say, hey, I don't see my email. Add me to the Buy Me a Coffee so I can get access. That's what I'm saying. Because I think even Max said that somebody he sent one of their videos to someone else who's not in there. So, yeah. And I think I may even go a step further. And when I send a link, because I use a Google link. I just noticed today, I remember today, on a Google link, you can only send it to certain people on the email. So I think I may do that next time. Is that when I drop the link in my Buy Me a Coffee in the actual Google, you're only going to be able to access it with your email. So I'm going to make it a little bit harder for some of y'all to see stuff. Or like KKC said, oh, if you want to be nosy, you need to pay that money. Right? Okay, y'all, for the go drive home. I will talk to y'all later. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.